I don't know why the Giants agreed to this because they're showing the entire world just how incompetent their GM is. You had Saquon Barkley.
They talk about that ball becomes a nation forever. Are you ready?
The Giants, they're helpless. They're a rudderless ship at this point. It looks more and more like Brian Daboll has lost the locker room. The Giants are 2-9. They just cut Daniel Jones and paid him, what was it, Riley?
69 million.
69 million in dead cap. That is nice. Not if you're a Giants fan. But then here's the shitty thing, though. You brought in Drew Lock from the Seahawks to compete to be the backup and potentially be the starter. And he's been your backup the entire year. And then when you cut Daniel Jones, he is logically the next guy up. But you say, nah, fuck that. We're going to go Tommy DeVito. We're going to go Tommy Cutlets.
Hey, man, they had to get the fans back.
If I'm Drew Lock, I'm pissed. Like, if I'm a free agent, why would I want to go to the Giants when they prove time and time and time again that their front office and their GM, they don't know what they're doing? I like Brian Daboll as a head coach, but I think it's pretty obvious now he's lost the locker room based on what Malik Neighbors said today after the game. You had Saquon Barkley. The one thing I regret about the TTT up to this point, Riley, is the fact that we didn't do the Giants Hard Knock series. I wish we would have done it. We felt like we didn't have time. Because I said at the time, and you remember this, dude, I said, bro, like, I don't know why the Giants agreed to this because they're showing the entire world just how incompetent their GM is.
It's been insane. Like, the clip of all of them, like the GM and the assistant GM and Daboll, where they're all sitting in the office and they're discussing the GM. It's like the part where GM's like, who's going to pay for him? Do we really think someone's going to pay for him? And the other dude's like, I don't know, man. Someone's going to pay for him. And he's like, nah, no one's going to pay for him. And like that scene is gone kind of viral in social medias and like rightfully. So everyone gets to see incompetence at its finest.
And then the owner, John Mara, literally came into the office. I don't know if you saw this. Yeah. And he said, if Saquon goes to Philadelphia, I'm not going to be able to sleep at night. Well, not only is he in Philadelphia, he's a legit MVP candidate on a 9-2 Philadelphia Eagles team. And you're 2-9. Saquon Barkley just went for 255 yards, Riley. Like, dude. Holy shit. And you don't want to pay that man? I mean, it wasn't just that, dude. It was Brian Daboll saying our weakest link is our offensive line. And then they don't address the offensive line. They go out and they get more defensive linemen. They go out and they trade for Brian Burns. Xavier McKinney, they let walk. He plays for the Packers now. He's a safety. He now leads the NFL in pass breakups. You think they can keep him?
Well, tonight he tied for leading interceptions. After
every move they made, you're just like, bro, this is going to blow up in your face. The common man sees this. You get paid millions of dollars to make these decisions, and you just continually fuck it up. I don't get it, bro. I mean, you don't get Malik Neighbors the football until you're down 30-0. Ask Malik Neighbors how he feels about that, because he'll fucking tell you. The Giants are a dumpster fire. They're an absolute dumpster fire. And here's the shitty thing, Riley. You know what the shitty thing is?
What?
They're going to have a top, probably 3 pick in next year's draft.
I mean, I think at this point, I do believe it's damn near guaranteed that they're in the top 5.
It might be top 3 at this point, especially if they continue to play like that. They're going to draft a quarterback, and they're going to expect everything to just magically change.
Of course. If you have a team with no offensive line, not a real run game, and very inconsistent run game, and a good wide receiver and a couple other guys, bring a Shedeur Sanders in and he'll change it. Don't worry.
Shedeur, he'll definitely change it. Cam Ward will change it. Quinn Ewers, if he goes pro, Carson Beck, like whoever. It's not going to change. You have to build the team. You have to build the team. And that's why when they paid Daniel Jones $160 million and they let Saquon hit free agency, that was insane. Saquon was your most valuable player.
And, listen, we all understand the injury years of Saquon Barkley and that the Giants had to deal with a lot of issues with Saquon, injury. I get it. but everyone knew that like he was priming to come back strong. The writing was there, man. This dude was incredibly talented before his injuries. And the reason why he had been gone for so long is because they were doing the right things, letting him recover properly. That's what's almost the worst, is that the Giants, they were just going to throw him away like that. They should have probably just brought him back half a year earlier and let him blow his knee out again.
Or traded him. If you know you're going to let him walk, trade his ass.
Right? Go get some fucking, get a draft pick. A 6th round draft pick is better than nothing.
And the worst part was the GM thought that was actually a smart decision. And the owner literally called it. He said, if he goes to the Eagles, I'm going to lose sleep. If I was the owner, I'd fire his ass on the spot.
Literally that day. The GM's like, we don't need Saquon. We got Tyrone Tracy.
You also had a real legit starter on your roster instead of Daniel Jones in Tyrod Taylor, and you let him walk to the Jets. You didn't re-sign him. I mean, Riley, what are we doing? This is why I'm shit you not, bro. We could fix the Giants. Hashtag hire the TTT. We could fix the Giants.
I promise you we could do it.
We could save you.
Let us make a couple decisions. Not a lot of decisions. Just let me make like 3 decisions. Let me make like 6 decisions. And we'll
save you. We'll save you. Hashtag hire the TTT.